Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. Our players
Remember to support Neal on Patreon at patreon.com/Koibu0.
Yes,
Just saying.
definitely.
Unfortunately, the Shenanigans tier of that has vanished.
Oh, wonder why.
There are many other tiers, though.
And there's the elusive producer tier.
Yes. Anyway, where are we? Your enemy has surrendered to you one final time. Our repeating NPC who's been in countless battles with us all throughout the history of Shenanigans surrenders to the party.
His name doesn't appear once on the wiki, Neal.
Well, it's because the wiki is poorly maintained and is lacking in information.
Oh, is it now? Well, what's the flag of Mystria, Neal?
Red.
Okay, that's more than you've ever said. Because every time I've asked you, you've never told me what's the flag of Mystria.
There's red involved in it somewhere. Even if it's just the blood stains from it being carried into battle. It's definitely red somewhere.
He's got every other country's flag defined except Mystria.
Anyway, what do you guys want to do?
Oh, I want to go up to Bob.
Or sleep.
I'd like to go up to Bob, tie his hands behind his back, and go through his pockets with loose change.
Yes, you find loose change in the pockets. You can find 30 gold and a small box.
I will check the box traps, then open it.
There are no traps on the box, but it looks like this is a emerald, like a box that contains an emerald ring that must have been recently pilfered from some great merchant's shop or something.
Ooh, I wonder if it's magic. I gotta see if it opens, if it's a poison ring.
No, it's just a ring, a regular ring. Emeralded at all, so precious, but.
What do you think?
Always, that Bob always obsessed with finding a small box.
I'm gonna just put the ring on.
He looks up at you, scowling eyes. You've bested me this time. I guess you're even entitled to my loot. What are you gonna do with me?
Who are you again?
I'm your greatest adversary. We have fought countless times. How can you not remember me?
I need more.
Does he do this every time?
Remember your large cat? Well, I fought it. You know, the elven cat.
Yes, I know, the cat.
Yes, we fought. She scratched me. Where do you think I got these scars? He says, running his hands over his scarred face.
I didn't even notice those, to be honest.
No, you didn't forget a face.
I look at your face and it's just like one of those, like, witness protection on TV things where it's just a blur. That's all I really see.
Not
I don't know. I think he's got a certain rakish charm, don't you think?
Thank you.
I could not tell you. In his voice, it sounds like it's one of those synthesizers too. Like I look, and then I look away, and I'm like, was anyone around?
You've already defeated me in combat. Do you need to defeat me in heart as well?
Yes, and soul.
Well, what'll you do with me?
What do you think? Should we put him out of his misery or find a use for him?
Just let him escape to fight another day.
I am sure he will soon escape, but I'm sure we will encounter him again one day.
We should submit a report to the town guard, obviously, and release him on bail.
Release who?
I don't know.
Well,
See, I'm just gonna sort of like stroke Bob to destroy his hair, and just be like, I don't know. I don't really like leaving witnesses, so if you don't mind, I'm just gonna grab his head, pull it back, and slit his throat.
The warm blood flows over your fingers and hands, soaks into the end of your cuff a little bit, and his life drains, vanishing.
No witnesses.
That was not
Witness?
proper.
Was there a
That was
witness?
not proper procedure. I think I'm gonna have to put a warrant out for your arrest.
Really?
You can be out. You can be let out on bail for now, but just make sure to show up for your court date in about a month. Okay.
Of course. I would never dream of missing such a thing. So how long is it going to take you to file this report?
It'll be. You already said it, about a month. I would say that's about how long the court systems take.
Okay, and it would. So where do you have to? You have to go back to your base and file a report. Is it?
That's when we would do it. Yeah. Well, we would. I mean, there's a lot of reports I have to file. There's the justified violence report. There's the
I assume you're not
accidental
going...
harm of a innocent third party report that I will need to file. As quite a few things.
So I assume you're not going to file this until we've finished here, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
You know, I think just as the beginning of her punishment, you should make her be the one to go file that.
She would not be qualified to do that.
I don't do paperwork. No, that's other people's jobs.
I don't know. I think you should make her responsible for filing it.
No. Well, okay. By the way, do we have any medics around that we should call to?
Yes, I am bleeding.
Yeah, I'm gonna point at Adrian. I'm like, yeah, maybe we should check him out first.
Oh yes,
I think he's kind of.
Oh, I must help him. Can I?
All right, I'll tell you what's my character sheet.
Oh, let me help you. You've fallen over. Go through your pockets, yeah.
I've got no gold. I've got chalk. A compass, that's worth money. A light stone, dark stone. So when you have in my bag of that, it just becomes dark in a sphere around you until you close the bag. And the light stone is just a light stone.
That'll come in handy. I'll take the light stone and the dark stone.
Okay.
Did you see a med kit in there?
I don't have a med kit. I've got a mess kit, but not a med kit. I'm not a healer.
We could eat him. No. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that.
What are the dragons doing
We don't
above
need to
us?
hear about that, Mike.
The dragons have chased off of the red dragon and are kind of circling the town. You're not really sure what's in the dragon's mentality, but it could easily be like a searching for a place to land, or maybe they're just like enjoying riding on the thermals from the rising heat of the town. Maybe they're having a conversation. They're just kind of wheeling about in the sky.
Is it like a singles bar right now? Is it? Oh my god!
Yes.
Is it dragon speed dating?
It's dragon mating season. There will be speed dating among the dragons. There will be a great many things. There will be great censorship bars over much of the screen shortly if you guys look up. But in the meantime...
Can I just tear a bit off?
I'm stabilized. I just have 0 HP.
I know. I'm just gonna tear a bit off your cloak and just like sort of just sort of roughly tie it around your wound. Just there we
and
go.
around my neck's a dragon medallion.
Oh, I'm absolutely having that. It's bling.
What is this now? You're tourniqueting his neck?
Oh no! It's no. I'm just no. I'm just tying it around his. There we go. See?
So, do we have any healing here?
No.
Tell me he was not the healer.
No, I wasn't a healer either.
Can I just vigorously slap him around the face to try and wake him up? Wake up!
Maybe Neal will just come in with a different character.
There's no healing in the party?
No. Look, I'll come in as one of my healers, Neal.
It's fine. You're digging up some treasure in which, as I mentioned before, there are healing potions and salves, which
You can't be unconscious and drink a healing potion,
But there are
Neal.
healing salves, which can be rubbed on wounds and will slowly regain HP like 1 point every, turn or something, which will then get you awake, and then you can drink a healing potion. But only if the party actually wants to get the treasure.
Yes, we want to get the treasure.
Excellent. You can get the treasure.
Wonderful. Well,
Including-
carry on, gentlemen.
Healing salves.
All right, 2 shovels and 2 people who can dig. It seems that Providence knows how to count.
Should we also make sure that the other brigadiers don't get away? There's 3 that are sleeping right now, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Maya.
I'll sort
I
that.
think.
Don't worry, I'll
Yeah.
sort that. Yes. I'm just gonna go up and shank the sleeping men, and
Okay,
then go
yeah.
to their pockets.
Well, looks
full
like
of
a bad day to be a knight.
I'll grab a. I'll grab a shovel.
Night.
I'll grab a shovel and then I'll yell to Maya again. By the way, there's a kobold still too. You can eat that one.
I don't. Ew.
The kobold has fled, unfortunately.
It's a lizard folk that's.
Oh, the lizard. There's a lizard folk.
What do you think I want to eat?
Ha-
I was
ha-
joking about the cannibalism, or I was just pretty cannibal.
Well, that's not count. Have you never had crocodile before? It's great.
No, I've had camel. It was very tough.
I would like to say that would be all right. Currently, lizardmen are not given people rights in this town, so that would be okay.
I'm not hungry. It's fine.
I'll just sleep another round now.
Excellent.
But yeah, do the people I have just shanked in their sleep have anything good on them?
Didn't you already loot them?
No.
We
different
only
group of people?
looted Bobe. Only looted
Yeah.
Bobe.
Oh, okay. These folks have a total of 5 platinum, 35 gold, 12 silver, and like 60 copper.
Yeah. Okay. I can pocket all of that while they're digging. I'm such a bastard.
Okay. So, the party gathers the box underneath the cherry tree, I'm assuming. You can pull out healing potions, healing salves, gold, some scrolls, a couple of daggers lying around in here. Magic daggers, clearly. Are you going to swipe one, Baj, or are you going to be honest and bring them all back to Desmond?
I feel like he probably knows what's in his chest, so I'm not gonna swipe one just yet.
Okay. You can bring Adrian and the other loot on back to Shenanigans.
Mm.
You guys are the only people to return, aside from a duo of musicians that have stayed to entertain the hosts while the world burns to death around them.
One of them
Layla
fiddling.
is sitting
Like the
on a
band
chair.
on the Titanic.
Layla's sitting on a table, cross-legged, grumpy. She wants to go out and see the dragons and fight them, and her parents won't let her. And not a good day to be 14.
I will engage her in conversation about creative murder.
Get the sideways looks from the parents who are like, "Is this a good idea?"
Look, every young girl should know how to protect herself.
There's a difference between protecting oneself and assassinating another, says Lizzie.
I'm not an assassin. What gave you that idea?
Hairpins. Hairpins.
What about them? I was totally whispering to her.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
Lizzie,
So I'm just
like a
having a quiet
16th level
conversation.
ranger, though, and she's,
Yes.
you know, she's.
Look, I'm
DM
just
hacks.
giving her. Look, it's good to have options in life. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. Yes.
Then it's nice to have a bit of girl talk occasionally, you know.
It's just hairpins. It's just fashion. It's just taking
Exactly.
an accessory and being able to use it. It's like, you know, learning to put your keys between your fingers. It's just using, you know, yeah. But
Not that I've tried, of course. But yes, look, it's just important. Look, it's everything's a bit unsettled. It's a good way to, you know, be able to protect yourself. Nobody expects hairpins to the eyes.
I agree. Oh well. She sits back and lets you corrupt her child while dealing with the efforts of moving the tavern. Desmond has now stacked up large amounts of supplies around this pylon in the center of the tavern. Looks at you all and goes, "Well, this was great. You guys pulled out some good stuff here. Thank you. Yeah, that stuff's been sitting here for about a decade almost."
so apparently
Melissa-
you did not need those healing potions in there, and we could use them because we got grievously injured returning that for you.
Yeah, he just like starts pulling out healing potions and sets 6 of them on the table before you and 3 healing salves on the table before you. These are salves, you rub them on the wounds and they'll slowly heal about every 10 minutes, 1 HP. They'll only heal 3 HP though. And then these are regular potions. They'll heal, about 7 on average. And yeah, you can have these. We got a lot of healing potions in some other boxes and crates, and he taps some of the boxes around him. Oh, I'm gonna miss this old place.
I'm gonna drink one of the healing potions.
Perfect.
What's
Adrian,
the strength of it?
You'll be at 3. They're all 2d4 plus 2 healing potions. You guys can have as many as you'd like.
I'll hit Adrian up with a salve.
Yeah, just
Excellent.
Neal's already.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then Bryan heals 5. Fuzzy heals 8. I think you're... Whoops. I think you're at 30? La Sombra heals as well. Adrian, did you heal? Ah, there we go.
I was getting there.
Oh, lovely. Great.
I'm gonna grab a potion for later as well.
Sure. So
I as well.
we got most of these folks have already gotten, they're going around getting the good stuff. I want to make sure that my most important cash gets picked up quickly. We're gonna have to send you guys off on this fast because I thought I saw a dragon plunging into the waters of the river and hanging out in the cave. And you all know the legend of how the Berg River came to be, how I got in there with my bare hands and ripped open the river out of the bare bones of the earth. And that's how the town sprang to life, right? That's the myth, the legend, the truth.
Lizzie,
Anyway.
how much of that's true?
Really? Is that the thing someone can do?
She rolls her eyes and gives you the story. Desmond is oblivious to her undermining. Continues. So, in the cave I created that feeds the town is my greatest stash. It's locked with chains and heavy stones about 30 or 40 meters into the cave. And but I saw a brass dragon plunging into the waters of the river near the dockside of town. Now I don't know where the dragon is, but you gotta get inside that watery cave and find my loot. Bring it on back. And not the musical instrument, the wealth. The loot with the double O's.
Right.
All right.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, what are you waiting for?
So it's underwater then.
Yes.
Do you have water breathing potions on you?
Hold on. He starts rummaging through some boxes and pulls out 2d6 water breathing potions. 3 and 2. He brings out 5.
Oh, we've got enough for everyone.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah, I'll snag one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to. All right. I think.
And then our weapons, if we may, to help us out on our.
Right. You
Yeah.
said you wanted a magic dagger, huh?
Mm-hmm. And my
Well-
friend La Sombra's short sword.
Actually, I forgot that I use longswords. I specialized more than I thought.
Well.
So many character points when you're a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Okay.
So much min-maxing.
Dagger, ABC. So it's going to be something plus 228. 229 to 30.
Having us roll.
Yeah. Darn it. I think I need a D79 plus 228 for the dagger. Whoever is getting the dagger. Lucky.
Good luck, Lucky.
D79 plus 228.
D79 plus 228, yes, sir.
Okay.
A
Like,
golem
this is all
blight
becoming-
dagger is what you get handed.
Who's
Here's
it
my
now?
very favorite weapon. Named it Vera. Golem Blight is its name, and he will tell you what it does. Find its entry. Against a golem, this weapon gains a +2 bonus to attack rolls and inflicts 2d8 points of damage, plus any other applicable bonuses. In addition, if the attack roll is a natural 19 or 20, a second attack may be made during the same round. It is otherwise a normal dagger +1. So, dagger +1 against golems, you fuck shit up. Excellent.
Here's hoping this is a water dragon, water golem.
No, here's hoping there is no golem. No one say golem.
Yeah, golems suck.
Golem will kick our butts.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
If only we had a dragon blade dagger. That would be so much useful.
No.
Situation.
No, but that would imply that we're going to actually fight the dragons. When we're going to serve the dragons. In
Next.
fact, the dragons have outlawed the Dragonbane weapons.
Yes, for some reason the dragons always guard the dragon bane, and you're like, oh, we could have used this a minute ago when you find it.
Yeah, we have a problem with these too. Is it the dragon lobbyists? Did you get this law passed?
Of course we did.
The big dragon lobby. Okay. Yeah.
Rob, I
I
need you
do
to
not
roll
want
me,
to mess with big dragon.
I need you to roll me a 1d 398 plus 585.
God
Okay,
damn.
lucky we're rolling from the big book of magic items. That's why the numbers are so weird.
Okay.
The 398 plus 585.
Yes, sir.
It is all nonsense, and Neal's already picked out what he's going to give.
I mean, I could look it up in my book and see if you got the same result, but...
A Baylor sword.
What?
I don't know what that means, but
That sounds Balroggy.
it does.
No. There's no Balrogs in D&D.
Hey, we're not Wizards of the Coast. We can say Balrog in halflings.
The Tanari, known as Baylor, it's just a guy's name. Use a great sword that looks. Oh no, it's a species. Use a great sword that looks like a bolt of lightning. In the hands of the Baylor, these swords are vorpal and can detect good or evil. Unfortunately, you're not a Baylor in a 30-foot radius. Any creature that picks up a Baylor sword, regardless of whether the creature's flesh actually touches it, immediately takes 1d10 points of damage and must make a saving throw versus spell or die immediately. So he goes to pick up the sword and is like, you know what? Maybe not this one. And asks you to roll on the table again.
So Neal chooses an advance, huh, Rob?
Oh, that's great.
Did I ever tell you that I am half Baylor on my mom's side? Or not?
Press up and you can re-roll the exact same thing. Yeah, oh, you already know that.
809. That was just a token from a day long, long ago. Why don't you take Culevro's sword? Culevro's sword.
Who's that? Desmond?
Culevro? Oh, he's this guy I knew once upon a time.
Alright.
Yeah. Real funny looking fellow.
Funny looking how?
no.
Oh, you know.
Red nose, smiley mouth.
He liked to wear hoods and like wrappings around his face, so you could only really see his eyes. He's kind of the opposite of you, actually. He hid everything but the strip of his eyes. You know, it's kind of your antithesis.
Sounds
His sword, Culevro's sword, provides a +3 on attack rolls when it strikes, and when it strikes, it slays any fighter. Saber spell applicable. Sword communicates with Culevro by talking.
Wait, have you left Convervo on hold this whole time?
Hello?
Did he give you the sword so you could just talk to him and you didn't talk to him ever?
Is this thing on? Hello?
Hello?
I'm going to give it another minute.
The sword just makes a constant boop, 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 boop.
How long ago did you get this, Desmond?
Koibu had it a while ago, maybe about a decade and a half. It was before Layla was born, just before, and he gifted it to me, saying that it would make him happy if I had this, and I just chucked it in a box. I didn't realize it was a talking sword. That explains why he was always muttering him to himself. God, the sword must be lonely. Anyway, did anyone else need a magical item before we left?
Oh, I mean,
No?
if I can have one and the 1,000 gold, then, you know.
No,
yeah.
it was just the 1,000 gold for you. Excellent.
Oh, no, I'm
the
fine then.
land and the gold.
Oh, you
and
know
the
what?
daggers
You know
were
what?
good.
I'll have one. I'll forego the
Yes.
gold.
You'll forgo
Go
the gold?
on. Yes, I'll forego the gold.
What did you want?
Oh, I don't know. Probably a bow. Why not a bow?
I will need
Ooh.
roll me. I have to figure out what we'll roll.
He's got a calculator.
I need you to roll me a d60 plus 156.
1d60.
Actually, a d61. I'm sorry.
1d61 plus how much? Sorry.
156.
156. 190.
Bow of Hercules.
Don't you need strength to use that?
Hercules?
Yeah, you
Hercules
might.
or Hercules?
I'd have to. You might need high strength to actually use this one. Let's find out. Heracles' longbow is a special bow that has a range of up to 1 mile and cannot miss at any range of less than half a mile.
What?
I'll take it. Is there
Yeah,
a
I
strength
really don't need this
requirement?
thing.
Is that Lizzie's bow?
No, it's a rookie bow. You know, we hand it out to people who are still training. We don't need the guaranteed hit. You know, we prefer bows that are a little bit more damage oriented because we're already getting a critical hit with most of our attacks since our bonus to hit is so high. So this is, you know, it's the training bow for people to practice with.
Alright.
Yes, I'll take it. Thank
You don't also happen to have an arrow of dragon slaying as well, right? I feel like that would go in very well with this bow.
You know, I did once upon a time. Actually, had a whole clutch of them, but then I got this. Oh man, let me tell you about the time we went to this jungle island way out in the Dardanelles. It was covered with little tiny lizards everywhere, and they get in on your clothes, they crawl up in your face, they get in your mouth, they store themselves in your teeth. I had to use the dragon slaying arrows to pick the little lizards out of my teeth.
Yes, I'm sure the island was very beautiful.
Anyway, the arrows had to. Every time I hit one of the lizards in my mouth, it would kill them, and then they'd disintegrate. Then I had to use all my dragon slaying arrows to pick the lizards out of my teeth. It's unfortunate.
Okay.
Too bad.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It would be really convenient right now if there was just a kill dragon weapon on hand.
Well,
Oh well. Well, if we do find some sort of poison or whatever, then you know I could definitely hit.
Well, off to the river with you all.
Yeah, we got our water breathing potions.
And
Do you have any defenses on this thing? Just checking. Do you have any defenses on this trove?
the chest?
Yeah.
Just don't open it.
Oh, okay. So just carry the chest underwater.
Well, you probably want to carry it above water.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking, because we have to go underwater to get to this
You'll
room, right?
figure it out. It's gonna be fun. When have I ever led you astray or not given you sufficient information to figure out what you've been needing to do, huh?
Most of the time, Desmond. Most of the time.
Hey, who's getting paid 1,000 gold, huh?
I'm not keeping it, so yeah.
All right. Well, have fun playing with the dragons and getting my loot back.
All right.
And out into the burning town we go once more.
Oh, the music stopped.
Yep. Unfortunate. You can make your way down in the direction of the docks. Sure enough, there is a bronze dragon. It is sitting on a crushed and crumbled dock, submerged in the water, resting its neck and head on the dock that is still standing while its body is like crushed the rest of it. It's looking directly into town, which is directly the way you guys are approaching. It's not a particularly large dragon. It's definitely adult in size, but it's not, age class 12 or any nonsense like that. It's only like a 50-foot body and a 50-foot tail.
Howdy.
I am not near Adrian at this time.
Before we...
Howdy.
I hide.
The dragon replies back, howdy doody.
Hey, I'm just going down a tunnel down there. Won't get in your way.
That's fine. Come talk with me before you do that, though.
Oh, yeah, sure thing.
Come here, people.
Yeah. Well, I'm the
dragon
only one they can see. Everyone else hid. And I'll walk
Beckons
ahead.
forth with a claw.
All right.
Hello?
Hey, can you tell me about these lore elements of the past that have been lost to history?
Absolutely. I love to discuss the matters of history.
All right, I'll check out my notepad.
What would you like to know, human?
Were the 1000s really as heroic as they say they were? The year 1000.
1000s?
500 years ago.
Which age? Yes.
The Age of Iron.
Well, not here in Arcadia.
Hmm.
No, it was a dark time. Kingdoms were being built. Some people might have called it a heroic age, but the amount of violence and bloodshed spilled all over the place. The Empire of Eridon was in its rising form. A great many kingdoms were crushed under its wake. Histories lost, powers accumulated and consolidated. The plunder of an entire civilization concentrated in the hands of a single lineage in Eridon. Those poor fools needed much guidance. That's why Great Gold Dragon settled in Stormscale Lake, in order to provide the upcoming kingdom with some long-term thinking and goals, so they would not become another murderous organization. They would not become the other kingdoms did.
Were the Cyanquins in power back then, or was it a different family?
Nobles.
Yeah.
Family name might change, but it's all the same lineage. It's all the same interbreeding.
Mm-mm.
What is everyone else doing while Adrian is having a pleasant chat with the bronze dragon?
I'm just sort of like waiting for them to finish whilst giving myself a manicure.
This is going to take a few years.
We could go around to the tunnel.
Yeah, I'm going to go find a boat at the because there was like another little dock at the lesbian bar.
Yeah, that's underneath the dragon's body, unfortunately. He's crushed the whole dock area.
He crushed the lesbian bar?
Yes, he did.
Heavy.
I can't remember the bar's name, but...
The butcher shop.
Yes, the butcher shop.
I was gonna guess something with clam in it.
I think this is your name, Rob.
Yeah, I think I made this thing.
Yeah, you made it.
The butchered clam. Wait, no, that's terrible.
No! What about you, Lucky? What are you doing?
I'm just hiding and listening. Maybe try to sneak towards the dock. Slowly.
Samuel, have you
should-
filed your use of fourths report, including the one where you shot your friend in the neck?
Yeah, it's on my. I've written it down in my notes. Haven't submitted it yet, but yeah. It's so I guess maybe we should go around. Go to the top. So the tunnel is like behind him or something. Where the directions are.
Okay, so we got. Ooh, I'm gonna doodle on the map here. So
We're on Shenanigans map.
Yeah. That's where we're gonna doodle. So like the town is here or something, right?
Yeah.
And there's a river that pops out of the town, and there is a dock that's kind of starts right at the mouth of the river. And now we got a dragon who's like chilling on the dock, and his head is coming up of it like this. His tail comes out, and then he's got wings. Definitely a dragon. So the entrance to the tunnel would be like in front of the dragon. And you guys would be like over here, but the entrance is like between the two of you. Does that make sense?
Got it. So,
Yep.
yeah.
So Samuel, you want to try to sneak and then just dive in the water? Get under him?
Oh yeah, because it's in the water. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think he'll be blocking the entrance because he's above water.
What did bronze dragon breathe, by the way? Do you guys know?
I have no idea. Do they breathe metal?
Is it fire or lightning? That's what I'm a little bit concerned
I
about.
think it's air.
It's a load of hot air.
All right. Okay. How about we just drink the water potions now, and then we dive in. We sneak by and just dive in. It's not gonna follow us in the water. It's distracted. It's talking. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's
who's
Fine,
gonna jump
okay.
in? Is it everyone?
All right.
I'm going to gingerly climb down the thing and slip into the water rather than splashing.
I was just thinking about like the flag. How can the flag change so much? I'm just talking with the dragon.
Flag? What do you mean change so much?
Well, the human flags. Like, I can never find out what is mysterious flag.
Yes. I don't know. I've
It's
never
just a
been to
red
Mysteria.
flag. Anytime you have a kingdom run by a dragon, that's a big red flag.
You know, I've never been to Mystria. There happens to be a evil red dragon that rules over the area, so I just steer clear. Never seen one of their flags before.
Oh, I was born there, but I work out here these days.
Why don't you know what flag it is?
Well, I don't know. I keep asking the GM, and he's apparently I don't know.
Well, if you live there, shouldn't you know?
Oh yeah. Okay, Neal. What is it then?
What is it? I don't know. Sounds like the rest of the party is going to try and slip into the water while this is going on. You see if the dragon notices you. Absolutely. And it kind of like cranes its neck off the side of the pier and like
I blow
watches
the
you
dragon a
guys.
kiss.
Give me a charisma check.
Okay. Oh God, where's my charisma? It's just straight charisma roll?
Yeah. The dragon returns the air-blown kiss.
I give it a little wink and chug my potion and slip under the surface of the water.
Whoosh. You splash down under the water. Who else is going with her?
I splash down too. I dive in.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I'm also going.
Excellent. 3. La Sombra, where are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down and drink my potion just before I go into the water.
Okay. You guys consume your potions and slip underneath the waves. The river is deep here because it comes out of this like big lava tube looking thing. You can all sink to the bottom of the river. Your heavy gear holding you down. Water breathing is not a problem, so you can walk along the floor gently and head into the lava tube, into the river.
Right there. Yeah. I'm gonna be like blub 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 blub.
Blah, blah.
Excellent. Yes.
Blub blub blub.
You can blub 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 into the tube, heading in that 20 meters into where you're supposed to find the chest. Meanwhile, up top, Adrian, is there anything else? Are you just gonna like chit chat with the dragon and keep
I'm
it
just
distracted?
chit-chatting, finding out as much lore as I can. I
Excellent.
assume we'd just do that off screen, so you don't have to actually tell me everything.
Well, we'll probably do a
Oh
combination.
yeah,
Of
oh,
things.
don't tell me. Like the dragons existed before the War of Creation. So what are the missing gods the humans don't know about?
You mean to tell me you don't know about all the gods?
No, we only know who the winter gods. We have no idea.
I don't understand these concept of winter gods. What does this mean?
Well, during the December area, this time of year before the rise of Martha in the sky, there's no stars in the sky. We can't see them.
You all think of the gods as constellations in the sky. You think of them as somehow being linked with the time of year. Right.
Yeah, because
Such
our
a
perception's
primitive
far more
view.
limited. Yeah.
Yes, interesting. Well, why don't we take our first break right here? Second break right here. We'll come back on the other side with a little bit more shenanigans.